Hello, sweetie. Hello, hello. What an exhausting day we had, isn't that right, sweetie? You were such a good pup today, helping Mommy fight the bad, naughty criminals. Oh, you were such a brave boy. Yes, you were. Yes, you were such a brave boy. Mommy's brave little cookie. I loved the way you chased after that robber. Ah, you were faster than Mommy for once, even with your little tiny legs. Oh, I think you were trying to make Mommy so proud of you, weren't you? But you don't need to go to the extremes to make me proud of you, sweetie. You always make Mommy proud. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now, because we both have had such an exhausting day fighting criminals and clearing the scum off the streets, I thought that we should have a little early night. Oh, and interrupted from your grandma, sweetie, how about we throw the phone away? We want no disturbances, do we? We want mother and pup time, don't we? Mother and pup, Mommy and son, early nights after working so hard together. I can see it in your little pup eyes that you are so tired, aren't you, sweetie? Aren't you such a tired little puppy? That small little body can only take so much until it needs Mommy's loving. And you need to be nice and relax. But first, you deserve all the head pats for being such a good little worker today. Head pats for my baby. On your fluffy little head of yours. So tired, such a sleepy little puppy. Oh, my poor baby. Oh, you worked so hard on duty with your Mommy today. I know it must be so hard to keep up with me. But you did so well. So well. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are Mommy's good boy. Yes. Mommy's so proud you did good today, sweetie. You did so good. So proud of you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am so proud of you. Good boy. Your mama's good boy. Your mama's good boy. Yes, you are. Am I going a little too harsh? Do you want to be more relaxed? Yeah? More relaxed. Thank you, puppy, for helping Mommy today. You don't have to. You don't have to work so hard. You need all the rest in the world, my baby. Yes, you do need it. Yes, you do. Who's been such a good boy today? Who's been helping Mommy? Who's been helping Mommy today? Oh, puppy. It's my little puppy. Mine. Oh, my my baby boy. So tired. So tired today. Are you sure you can't go to sleep right now? You'll look exhausted. Yes, I know you're a good boy for Mommy, sweetie, but that's not the point. The point is, you need to sleep. You look so tired. What's the matter? Do you need me to help you sleep? Do you want Mommy to tuck you in and read you a bedtime story? Is that what you need? Maybe a little less excitement and more calm mother love, yes? Okay, let's calm you down because you're doing lots of zoomies right now. Must be the adrenaline from the busting the bad guys today. Let's get you ready for sleepy time. Shh, you worked too hard, sweetie. You worked way too hard. Mommy's going to help you. Okay? Is that okay with you, darling? Shh, I'm gonna do some slower head pats for you, sweetie. Shh, it's okay, Pop. The work shift is over now. There's no need to be up all night, okay? I don't want you to be a tired boy tomorrow. Mommy gets so worried, okay? You worked so hard, yeah? Oh, puppy, I don't want to hear that you forgot to stay hydrated. Oh, no. We cannot be having that. Okay, pup. Before we get you nicely tucked in for bed, first off, go do a pee-pee, because the worst thing is, I don't want you to get all relaxed, and then you need to piss. So how about you go piss for Mommy right now if you need to. Sweetie, what's that under your pillow? Sweetie, I am taking the Nintendo off you right now, you bad pup. I get leisure is important since you worked so hard, but now is not the time to be up all night playing games. You do it as soon as you come home. How dare you, puppy? Now go piss, pup. Go piss, my son. Are you ready? Have you pissed, sweetie? Okay, darling. Did I save the game? Sweetie, you don't need to save games. They save automatically. I'm sure your progress is absolutely fine. I just switched the damn thing right off, okay? Shh. It's okay. You should just paused it, sweetie. You should have just paused it. Now, sweetie, open your mouth, please, because Mommy's going to brush your teeth. So, Mommy's going to clean your teeth now. All clean, all clean. Now let's fix your hair before bed so you look good for duty tomorrow. Let's give you some snip, 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 but not the dog kind of snip, snip, snip. We're not having that. That's totally enough. Okay, you're totally ready now, okay? Okay, now, since you pups have been naughty and you're not hydrated, open up. Mommy's gonna give you some water. There you go. Good, good, pup. You did a lot of work today, so of all that exercise, you gotta replenish the hydration, okay? Good boy, good boy. Nice big sips. Good, good boy. Good puppy. Oh. Now, my darling, now I can tuck you in, so. Got your favorite blankie with Mommy's perfume sprayed all over it to help you sleep. I also rubbed it on my armpits, so you have Mommy's sweat too if you miss me when you can't sleep. There you go, puppy. Let's tuck you in. So lovely. Good, good. Now, puppy, is that you all settled for bed now? Is that you all ready to sleep? Are you ready? You look ready to me. Your eyes are already struggling to stay awake. Now, Mommy's got some bedtime stories for you. Oh, sweetie, you don't need to bribe me before bed. Oh, puppy, Mommy doesn't need bribes. Oh, thank you, darling. So, twinkle, twinkle, little pup, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a paw print in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little pup, Mommy's so proud of you. Once upon a time, in the busy city of London, there lived a girl named Wendy. Wendy darling and her two younger brothers, John and Michael. They lived in a cozy house with their loving parents and their faithful dog Nana. Every night, Wendy would tell her brothers magical stories about a place called Neverland, where children never grew up. One night, as the children were drifting off to sleep, a boy named Peter Pan and his tiny fairy friend Tinkerbell flew into their bedroom. Peter had come to get back his shadow he had accidentally left behind on a previous visit. Wendy helped Peter attach his shadow back on, and to thank her, Peter invited Wendy, John, and Michael to come with him to Neverland. With a sprinkle of Tinkerbell's pixie dust and a happy thought, the children flew out of the window and soared high above the rooftops of London, guided by Peter Pan. They traveled through the night sky, across oceans, and mountains until they finally reached the magical land of Neverland. Neverland was a place of wonder and adventure, filled with magical forests, sparkling small lakes, and mysterious caves. The children met the lost boys, a group of children who, like Peter, never grew up. They also met mermaids, fairies, even pirates. The scariest pirate of all was Captain Hook, who had a grudge against Peter Pan after losing his hand in battle with him. Peter Pan took Wendy, John, and Michael on exciting adventures, from exploring Mermaid Lagoon to visiting the Indian village and making friends with Princess Tiger Lily. They had endless fun, but they also had to be careful of Captain Hook and his band of pirates, who were always planning against Peter and his friends. One day, Captain Hook captured Wendy, John, Michael, and the lost boys. He planned to make them walk the plank and feed them to the crocodile that had once bitten off his hand. But Peter Pan, with the help of Tinkerbell, came to their rescue just in time. An intense battle happened on the pirate ship, with Peter Pan and Captain Hook fighting bravely. With a smart move, Peter Pan forced Captain Hook to fall overboard, where the ticking crocodile excitedly waited for him. Captain Hook swam away in fear, and the pirates, defeated and frightened, ran away from the ship. With the pirates gone, Peter Pan and the children took control of the ship. Peter asked Tinkerbell to sprinkle the ship with pixie dust, and they all flew the ship back to London. Wendy, John, and Michael were happy to be home, but they knew they would always remember their adventures in Neverland. Peter Pan promised Wendy that he would return to visit, and with a final wave, he and Tinkerbell flew back to Neverland, where endless adventures were waiting for them. Wendy and her brothers grew up, but they never forgot the boy who never grew up, and the magical land where they had once flown and played. The end. Oh, was that enough for you, sweetie? Clearly not, darling, because you're still wide awake. I think you need more stories. Or do you want more lullabies? You are my pup shine, my only pup shine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, sweetie, Please don't take my sunshine away. Once upon a time, there was a little cyber pup and a mamachuka who has frozen in time at this very moment. And the cyber pup was out, lost on the streets, so tired, so cold. No one was taking notice of the poor little cyber pup dumped out on the streets by a horrible, horrible lady. The pup dreamed of one day going to a warm home and being cared for by a wonderful owner with big, big tits. But however, the poor pup was stuck out in the back of Tesco's, living next to a dumpster, having to fend for scraps and microwaved meals. The pup was so sad. The pup struggled to sleep at night because it was so loud and also with the dodgy strangers out and about at night made the pup even so much more terrified. Until one day, there was a cyber police officer on duty who was doing an investigation into Tesco's horse meat lasagna. She went out to the Tesco dumpsters to look for evidence of horse meat, when she heard cyber whimpering coming from behind the big dumpster. She looked behind the dumpster. She saw a shivering, scared little cyber pup. The policewoman couldn't help but to feel so sad and upset for the poor little pup. And there's only one thing that she thought to do, and that was to pick up the poor pup, cradle the pup in her arms, and give the pup lots of head pats and say, "Poor little puppy, are you lost? How about you come home with me?" And then the cyber police lady put the cyber pup into her spare booster seat in the back of her police car and put the sirens on and went straight to her apartment so that she could get the puppy warmed up and cozy as soon as possible. As soon as the pup and the cyber police officer entered, which would be their new home, she went straight to the ninja and put some chicken nuggets on and chips, because the poor pup has been living off Tesco's binned, out-of-date food. So she made up a makeshift blankie bed on top of the couch and told the cyber pup to wait for his din-dins. And she was so kind that she brought the plate over and let the cyber pup eat the chicken nuggets and chips while sitting on the couch. The cyber policewoman asked the poor little cyber pup, "What have you been doing, being homeless? What happened to you?" The cyber pup said he was abandoned by a horrible, horrible, spooky bitch. I said, "That was absolutely terrible, pup. about I become your mommy? Would you like that? Would you like to live with me? Would you like a real mommy to take care of you? A mamachka, perhaps? And the pup nodded and said, mm-hmm. And so, the next day, the pup awoken to adoption documents to sign and was officially declared a son of Mamachka. Then Mamachka gave the cyber pup a job, working alongside her in the police force, and every day they would drive to work together with the windows down and the pup's head out the window, panting and enjoying life while we're listening to Vermysticlaw, fighting criminals. Mamachka and Pup were making such a good team together on the police force, and the crimes of Detroit went way, 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 way down because they were putting all the bad guys together. Are you shuffling around, little pup? Bad boy, don't do that mid-story, you naughty, naughty thing. Mm-hmm. So, where was I? Yes, the crime went right down. And the pup was happy to finally find a place where the puppy belongs. The pup then made other cyber pup friends, and Mamachka just couldn't stop adopting pups and getting adoption certificates. Eventually, they had to get a big basement to fit nearly 50,000 cyber pups. And the pup was never bored because there were always fellow roommates to spend the day with when Mamachka went on the night shifts. But Mamachka decided to buy a pup cam so she could always talk to the pups whenever they needed her with an endless supply of milk straight from the source. The pup was never alone again and felt like it finally belonged in a place so comfortable, and the confidence went right up. The pup had friends and a mommy. And then got the best night's sleep ever. The end. What other stories would you like to hear? What else can we sing? Do we love a little bit of Itsy Bitsy Spider? Itsy Bitsy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And Itsy Bitsy Poke climbed up the spout again. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mommy's gonna buy you a PlayStation. And if the PlayStation doesn't come, Mama's gonna buy you a Power Rangers action figure. And if that doesn't turn up, Mommy's gonna buy you a brand new leash so that I can you close. You're never gonna escape from me again. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Bow, ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba, na-na-na-na-na. Upon a time, in the heart of a vast savanna glowing in golden sunlight, lived a little lion cub named Simba. Simba wasn't just any cub. He was a prince, destined to be king one day. His father, Mufasa, the mighty lion with a mane-like crown, ruled the land with wisdom and kindness. He taught Simba all about the circle of life, a beautiful way of explaining how everything in the world was connected. Just like the sun sets to make way for the moon, and the grass feeds the zebras, everything had a place and purpose. Simba's best friend was Nala, a playful little lioness, with fur as golden as the setting sun. Together they explored the savannah, chased butterflies, and pounced on imaginary enemies. They were inseparable, two little adventurers with the whole world ahead of them. One day, Simba's sneaky uncle Scar, a cunning lion with a dark mane, decided he wanted to be king instead of Simba. He tricked Simba and his father into a dangerous stampede of wildebeests. Mufasa, trying to save Simba, got caught in the rushing herd and was tragically lost. Simba was very sad and scared. He ran away from the Pride Lands. His home, feeling alone, he stumbled into a lush jungle, far away from everything he knew. There, he was found by Timon and Pumbaa, a meerkat and a warthog who lived by the motto, Hakuna Matata, no worries. Timon and Pumbaa, though different from Simba, cared for him like family. They taught him to forget the past and enjoy the carefree life in the jungle. Simba grew bigger and stronger, forgetting his royal lineage and the responsibility that came with it. Years passed, and Simba became a handsome young lion. One day, while chasing a clever buck named Rafiki, the wise mandrill served as a royal advisor. Simba bumped into Nala, now a beautiful lioness. Nala, surprised to see Simba, was happy, but also worried. She saw that Simba had forgotten his past and the troubles the Pride Lands faced. Scar, the mean uncle, had become king and turned a once flourishing land into a barren wasteland. Scar's time as king was marked by laziness, selfishness, and not caring about the circle of life. Nala begged Simba to come back and be the true king. Simba, unsure at first, remembered the things his father taught him and the pride he felt being Mufasa's son. He realized he couldn't ignore his responsibility and let Scar keep ruining the Pride Lands. With new courage and Nala by his side, Simba journeyed back home. He met with Rafiki, who reminded him of who he truly was, a future king. Rafiki also showed Simba his reflection in the water, where he saw his father's eyes staring back. Simba understood he was Mufasa's son and the future king. He couldn't let fear stop him anymore. He had to fight for what was right, not just for himself, but for the whole Pride Lands. Simba returned with a roar, "Come on, England!" challenging Scar for the kingship. A big fight happened. Simba, remembering his training and fighting with the courage of a true king. Scar, weakened by years of laziness, was eventually defeated. With Scar gone, Simba climbed up Pride Rock, the symbol of royalty. He looked over the land, once barren, but now hopeful for a better future. Nala stood beside him, and together they began to fix the damage Scar had caused. Simba, remembering the circle of life, knew everyone had a role to play. He restored the balance in the Pride Lands, the animals to live in peace and harmony. Simba became a wise and fair king, just like his father. And so, the little lion cub who once ran away, scared and alone, returned as a strong and responsible leader. He had learned that facing your fears, honoring your family, and understanding the circle of life were the true marks of a king. The end. Once upon a time, in a charming countryside, there lived 3 little pigs named Porky, Petunia, and Percy. They were siblings and loved to play together all day long. But one day, their mommy knew it was time for them to build their own homes and be independent. Remember, my little ones, their mother said, the world can be tricky, so build your houses strong and sturdy to keep you safe from harm. With hugs and kisses. The 3 little puppies bid farewell to their mother and set off their journey to find the perfect spot to build their homes. Cyberpup, being the laziest of the bunch, quickly found a pile of straw nearby and decided it was the perfect place to build his house. With little effort, he constructed a cozy straw house and declared, I'm done. Now I can relax and play all day. Petunia was a bit more hardworking. She found a bunch of sticks and twigs and began building her house. It took a bit longer, but she managed to create a charming little house. Percy, the wisest of the 3, knew that hard work pays off. He searched for the sturdiest materials he could find and finally decided on bricks. He carefully stacked and cemented the bricks together, creating a strong and reliable house. One evening, as the sun was setting, a big bad wolf happened upon the 3 little pigs. He was hungry and had his eyes set on the tasty pups. The wolf first came across Porky's straw house. Little pig, let me in. The wolf huffed and puffed. But Porky, being lazy, replied, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." With a mighty huff and puff, the wolf blew down Porky's straw house. Frightened, Porky ran to Petunia's house for safety. The wolf VAllure and arrived at Petunia's house made of sticks. Little pigs, let me in," the wolf roared. But Petunia, being a little braver, replied, "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." The wolf huffed and puffed. With all his might, and down came Petunia's house, too. Now, the two frightened pigs rushed to Percy's strong brick house. The wolf, determined to have a delicious meal, stood before Percy's house. Little pigs, let me in," the wolf growled. But Percy, feeling safe in his sturdy home, replied, "Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." The wolf huffed and puffed. With all his strength, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't blow down Percy's brick house. The wolf gave up and slinked away into the forest, realizing that he couldn't catch the clever pigs. Porky, Petunia, and Percy learned an important lesson that day. Porky realized the value of hard work, and Petunia understood the significance of determination. Percy knew that strength and wisdom could keep them safe. From that day on, the three little pigs lived happily in their strong brick house, enjoying their days filled with play and laughter. And whenever they saw the big bad wolf lurking nearby, they knew they were safe inside their sturdy home. There you go, little pup. Are you feeling